So I was having a bit of a clean out in the shed and I come across something interesting. Now, I've always been a big believer in, so if you can dream it, it can be built. If you have an idea, someone can make that dream a reality. And I think this is all kind of living proof that with your idea, anything can happen. So, you all know I'm a big toy hauler. I've copped some flack over it. You know, it won't work. It's not right. All that kind of stuff. You know, sometimes it gets you down and you think, and you start second guessing yourself, especially something that you've made yourself. And you really start kind of second guessing yourself. Well, I did anyway. But I built that 2020. I think. Yeah, 2020 or 2019. We haven't done a huge amount of trips, but we've still done 10 odd thousand Ks in it. All from the idea that I drew and I found it today. So, I drew this when I was at work in my room. It's kind of gone a little bit off spec, but everything to the camper, if you look at this to what we've actually built now, it's bang on. Yep. It's, you know, there's a few different design changes, but the overall is the same. This goes on for a few more pages. You know, it's good seeing these things and having a bit of a look. All the steel I needed. You know, and I'm not an engineer, I'm not a boiler maker, I'm not a fucking cabinet maker. I'm not gonna say what I am. But I've always said I'm just a bum with an idea. Drawbar. You know, I'm just, don't ever let anyone tell you it's not gonna work, because, you know, it works. I am going to change a couple of things on the trailer. I'm going to change the drawbar when we get back from our next trip. So my trailer is like one piece. So basically what I'm going to do is cut the drawbar off and weld it under the subframe and have it come back about 2 meters. I think it'll just take, it's got a bit of play in it, just from the massive lengths of steel. But like I said, so far we've done 10,000 Ks and it's fine. I've had to rejig things since I got it weighed a month or so ago. But to be honest, yeah, it's big and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it bloody works. Like I've always said, massive believer in, if you can dream it, it can be built. Yeah. If I went back through the comments and show you all, it was that won't work and the buggy weighs more, and it was just everything. And it kind of gets you a bit down. But I think that document is proof that it all works. Like I found my camper drawing from, you know, a year or so ago. I had an idea, and then Damien could bring it to life. Why did I build the camper myself? Well, I'm glad I didn't. I'm fucking glad I didn't, to be honest. It would have taken me a couple of years. And the phone calls that I would have had to do to Damien to get it to where it is just not worth it. But at the end of the day, it was my idea. And I've showed in a couple of posts going, this is what I drew, and it worked, and it's still working. So, I guess the moral of this is, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. I build everything. I like to build my own stuff. Same as my legs. They're not painted. I was very skeptical on them. You know, you question your welding, you question everything. Is it going to work? A few little tweaks to make them work a bit better. So I can get rid of this cross strap. And then it'll be just slot the legs in and it's got a bit of movement. It's not going to fall over, but it's got a bit of movement. But, like, I'm getting a bit off track, but don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Just fucking do it. And, you know, if it doesn't work, redesign it, rebuild it, re-engineer it. Yeah, this is kind of... We're about to embark on probably a 6,000 or 7,000 K trip. We haven't taken the camper away much, so it'll be a test for everything. It'll be a real test for the truck. How does the truck pull it all? Now, mind you, I'd never driven a truck. Well, I had work trucks and things like that, but nothing to this capability. So it was just an idea. Will it work? And so far, it's working. But I'm getting off track. Anyway, remember, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. All it needs is a shitty sketch and a bit of this. A bit of a dream. And that's all this was to start with. Beck's like, I don't know. And now we've got... And she's like, it was worth it. Anyway, I'm out. See you next time.